Specifically, I liked the way they ran the defense. Talking to Coach Jimbo and my other position coach, they cared about me as a student athlete rather than just an athlete. And also that my dad played here, just a tradition of Florida State really sold me on wanting to come here.
Honestly, it was the coaches on both sides, not only football but track. Felt as though they're going to get me to my highest level as a player and as a student. So, and you know, the connections I had with the players that came in, like JAMEIS, Marvin, like those were my closest people coming into it.
I just wanted to go someplace, you know, just not to be a great football player, but a great person, you know what I mean? And when I chose Florida State, got around the guys, I seen that we weren't just a team, we was a tribe.
Oh, for me, it was just like I was a Florida State fan since I was little, so I already knew where I wanted to go. And then coming up here for visits and stuff, I always felt at home. Like it was a good program, and I just felt comfortable every time I came here. So like I loved it. I couldn't wait to get here. Every time I came, it was just fun. We got to hang out with the players and the coaches. They just made you feel at home. So like it was a no-brainer for me. I committed after my sophomore year.
Home environment. The guys are already here before me. Team camaraderie. These guys are great. Feel like a second home, and you get along with everybody here. There's no fights or disputes or arguments going on. It just made it easier to be here.
The baseball team and the football team, and Jimbo, he's an expert at quarterbacks, and Coach Mike Martin is obviously good at putting people in the pros.
You know, I never really heard much about the school when I was a little kid, but right when I got here, I just loved the whole place. You know, I loved the people, loved the tradition. And, you know, I just felt at home here.
Florida State is known for always having great defenses, and I always grew up watching a lot of the great players that came through. So that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to come here. I just wanted to be one of those guys, you know, to have the foundation set here. So it's cool to follow the lead of those guys before me.
Pride, the tradition, you know, you look up on these walls, you see all the All-Americans and the history here, and, you know, you see the Renegade run out and the plant and the spear and all that stuff, you know, and the team chemistry when I visited, you know, it's just a special place, you know, and I definitely made the right decision, so I'm happy about that.
Through my childhood, you know, growing up, I always been a Florida State fan, but, you know, going through all the recruiting process and, you know, as I got older, you know, all these other schools wanted me. I was just trying to go what's best for me, so that fan thing didn't really matter. I never thought I would even end up being here, but I'm happy to be here. I feel like it's a great opportunity.
Well, I was upstairs on the 3rd floor, and I went into Coach Fisher's office, and at the time he was office coordinator, and I just told him that I wanted to come here. I talked to my dad and my mom the night before, and they supported it, so it was there's a lot of excitement on the 3rd floor that day.
So I felt comfortable, and it was a great opportunity for me to come in and play, and I felt comfortable with the guys and the coaches. And I just felt like it was a great decision for me and my family, and it was a chance to explore the world, I mean the country, Florida, from New Jersey to Florida. It was a no-brainer.
Anytime relief and excitement, I would have to say, just because it was so much going on with the recruiting process and the coaches, and I really, you know, didn't know what I wanted to do. But then when I came down here and I stepped on dope, I knew what time it was, and I knew that I was ready to be a Seminole.
It was a great idea for me to come in early, you know, to get it out the way, no headaches, no more drama, no more phone calls. It made it a lot easier on me and my family. But I knew I wanted to be here, like I said before. It was a great environment. I knew who was going to be here. I knew who was coming in with me, and you know, I'm just happy I made the right decision. To me, I made the right decision by coming to Florida State.
The team's real close, and everybody's got each other's backs, and you know, you can count on anybody, and it's real comfortable. It's a comfortable feeling knowing that. So you know, it's a great place.
I bleed FSU. I mean, I love these guys. I mean, some of the guys on the team. I mean, building great relationships. You know, I mean, great friendships. So I mean, once I got here, I did everything I hoped for.
I felt like the guys take care of each other here. I mean, like, we have great teammates that when you're stuck, they'll help you out. You know, so it's a great place.
And that's one thing you'll always hear me say when I stepped on that field, and when I met these players, and when I met, you know, all the great players that I'm around today, and I just knew that this was who I wanted to be.
For me, coming, I mean, I wasn't, like I said before, I wasn't highly recruited. Like I didn't think anyone really wanted me, and it really just boosted my confidence, letting them know that they thought I could do it, and you know, I proved them I could.
I felt as though they, you know, here they stayed up with their word. They kept it 100 with me. And like, I had a great year, freshman All-American, Defensive Rookie of the Year.
It's everything I thought it would be and more, you know. Anywhere you would have had to go, you would have had to work. So it's teaching me that you have to come in and work and get the job done.
It was the way that was treated, you know, going around seeing different coaches, seeing different schools, but the way I was treated here was a little different. So I liked it a lot.
I could tell by how the players had that look in their eye, and it was like, it's cool down here. Plus, it's been some great weather, so I love it.
It's a tradition, and the intensity level, I know we got a lot of great athletes here, so, you know, the competition level is very high, and I like to go places, I like to be around a certain environment where, you know, competition is high, because I'm going to perform at my best to keep up with everybody else or try to do better.
It was a lot of different colleges coming at you and stuff, but I already knew like what was here, so I was like, I know I want to be, so I was looking at them other colleges, but when it came down to it, I already knew in my heart that I wanted to come here.
Coach Fisher's history of putting guys in the league, you know, winning atmosphere, and I knew we were going to turn it around, and we did.
You know, when I came in my freshman year, they came in with bad starts, barely making a bowl game, and then later on we came in, we put together a team, and we was able to go to 3 big bowl games. So it's always great to be one of those guys who's able to have the foundation set to be a part of a program that can, you know, get guys to the next level like that.